Danganronpa.
Yeah, they checked his pants.
They were drawing out happy.
What? Don't make me choose. Is this true? It is! Yo, who's the murderer in this case? Who is the one? Okay, let's just get into this. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this. Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. As soon as we were all there...
Monokuma appears!
What? He multiplied? I mean, I knew there was more than one. Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because it's an illusion. I'm moving so fast, and it looks like they have multiplied. Yeah, can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already? Yo, for real. She's like, yo, why are you playing around?
Boy, proud.
You're not playing along. Along. Stop talking. We're not here to play with you.
Okay.
What's the point of that? Then, if everyone here is ready to go, please board the pain train, elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay, then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet. I feel bad for him. You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run away anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins. Hina, relax.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it. For serious. That reminds me, do you ever find the other costume? Or the note? Well, no, but... How unfortunate. Then it would seem we have our culprit.
Hey.
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations from when... Exactly! Wait till we all downstairs. She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin. Okay, Togami. You know what? I feel like I have a love-hate thing with Togami. Especially after this chapter, I felt I've gained a little bit more respect for the dude. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives... The only one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed two of our friends, the killer is... Among Us. The game. Yup, it is. Okay, nice. I do get to talk to everyone. Damn. I don't like Monokuma's carefree attitude. Okay, Hina, what do you have to say?
Just the worst.
Let's hurry up and go so we can make Hiro pay for his crimes. Dang, she really wants that revenge. Or wants to blame him. Were you listening? Wait till we get in the courtroom. Begin your arguing. It would appear the culprit has already been confirmed. The trial will be over in no time.
Hey.
The story begins when we get down there. It wasn't me, you gotta believe me. And what do you gotta say?
Yes.
Come on, Big Mac, let's do it. Don't ever call me that. Man. When I see all of you gathered together like this, I realize just how few... See, even he's making a joke about it. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only cause of you. Why? Why you make us do these cruel things to each other? You really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
What? Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial. Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold... That seems like something you'd do, though. I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats. I've never used any of the skills I have. I'm gonna go cool and compose. I'll try that one. Let's do this. Let's just do this. Let's get into this. I'm nervous. Okay.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with...
We already know who did it.
Oh boy, accusations.
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi
Yo,
for when the murders took place.
Both of them getting on
and we
Hiro.
found him in that
Poor
scene.
Hiro, man.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
Okay.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
Yeah, the fact... What? Why are you saying something too?
Who are you calling a murderer?
Exactly. You
I
calling
am
someone a
sorry
murderer.
to say, Hero, but we do have evidence.
Yeah, a lot of evidence does work against him. But there are some things that just don't add up.
And all of it was found in your
In his room
You
too.
have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you.
Come
as
on,
having
we gotta save that.
committed
We gotta
the
save the
sin,
homie.
and bearing it
We
while
gotta help
crime
him.
After crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh man. Is Hero really the killer, or before anything else, we have to make that clear. Okay, let's go. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Haha. That's Hero's message. Okay. Message.
Everything we found in your room. The
Hero's
blueprints,
room?
the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about
Did
that
you bring this
stuff.
up now?
It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Is there really evidence?
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
It's just like
No,
said
just
no.
hold on a second.
Okay, I play it out. I mean, looking at the blueprints, that handwriting is off. It's the handwriting. Yep, here's handwriting is. Yep, okay. Here's handwriting is not like
Everything
that.
we found in your room.
Okay, yeah, I can't. Okay, so spacebar was the
blueprints,
thing.
The suit parts, they are all proof.
There we go.
No, it's wrong.
Yep, there we go. Yep, his handwriting is elegant. He has
Sure
nice
Hero
handwriting.
really made those blueprints?
Exactly, Makoto.
What do you mean?
Dude has some elegant writing.
Well, take a look at this.
Uh-huh.
It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after
Yo,
Alter
what's
Ego
that
disappeared.
music right now?
The handwriting's obviously different.
It
Wouldn't
is,
you say?
obviously.
When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
Kyoko with the backup right there.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
That's true.
The differences are bigger than
But, I know, right?
Come on.
Like,
I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
dude's even admitting that he's not smart enough to do that.
Are you
That kind
saying
of
you
is
don't
sad,
think
but
you're
it's
the
true.
culprit?
Yes.
He's not the only one. I think Hero's
So
innocent
Gami got
as
the
well.
back too. Let's go. I know, right?
Who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
Now you're changing your face now
The
because we got all these people backing me up.
suspicious individual hidden within
Okay.
the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
The cuss? Of course he passes it off to me. What? Ask me to. Woo.
Who was in the
Taka?
Robo-Justice suit?
It's the suspicious individual question. The one that Hero must have been in the suit. The Illuminati. Oh boy.
Baka.
Syndrome question. The one that must have been in the suit. Bruh. That made no sense either.
Shoot.
Okay, so okay, they're messing with my head and I'm falling for it. So then why? But dude said it's not Hero. Then I'm going to say it's Hero. What?
Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been.
Oh, so he's just telling the truth.
Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit.
Yeah,
We
totally.
never
Love
found
that.
any kind of second suit.
Illuminati showed up.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
So Gami, what are you talking about? You just said
Doesn't
what?
make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do
Oh
it.
my gosh, dude, you messing me up now.
Makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not
Oh.
the culprit.
Wordplay.
What you're saying
He said he was in
is-
the suit, but he's not the one who
That's
killed.
right. The culprit in this case
okay.
has nothing to do with being in the
That's true.
Robo-Justice
That's also
suit.
interesting too, because we assume that since there's a robo costume,
Now
that
that's
means
a
they're
bold assumption.
acquainted
And
with
what
the murder.
reason do you have for
But
such a statement?
that doesn't.
You do have a
That
reason,
okay?
yes.
That's interesting. Okay.
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
Hey, stop trying to boss us around.
All things have a proper order.
So
Yo,
what
Takami
is it?
doing his thing,
What
though.
needs to be clarified.
What
we must
does?
clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Well, that we know it was.
Seeing that his corpse was moved using certain particular items.
Yep, the thingy majig.
Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Okay, he's giving me some spotlight too. Okay, let me redeem myself because I know what it was. It's okay. The dolly.
I got it!
Yep, the dolly and yeah, the tarp. Yeah.
I got it! They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
What?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body
Oh, he made it seem like that, like I said something wrong.
and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Why did he make that face for?
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a
Blue
blue
tarp.
tarp.
Yeah. Right.
It was the same tarp that up until then was stored in the equipment room.
Exactly. We see the dolly wheels right there, with the blood on the wheels
So the
as well.
killer must have seen it there and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Indeedo.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
The dude really is like.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
This Makoto's 5'3". Taka's what? 6'1"?
I'm
I mean,
the dolly was in the
Togami?
equipment room when
They're
we
6
first
feet?
found Taka's body there.
So that's 9
But
inches
when the body
taller, man.
disappeared, so did the dolly.
Yep, the dolly also disappeared. Yep.
Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository, so did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
Yes. Dang, that was a long
But are
explanation.
you sure you are not mistaken?
Oh, what do you mean by that?
Are
Okay.
you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body?
You make me question my memory.
That
Yeah, he's
dolly
6'1",
was made
dang.
specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room. It
Uh-huh.
would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way.
But we know that it was for a fact because there's blood on it. That's why.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
Stop playing around, man. Are you on my side or not? Dude's like on my side, but antagonistic with it. It's like passive aggression. Like,
the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
what? Well, I've never heard someone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change your mind. Yeah, you can, Makoto. Good, cool, and composed. If I could just explain to him why the dolly must have been moved from the... Okay, we know, because of the blood on the wheel. Let's go to it. A new element? Okay, let's go for it.
A few moments later.
Okay, it's this thing.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch.
Okay, I get it.
I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst, you miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. Away with you. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool. Lies will get you nowhere.
Man, they threw me off there for a
cannot
second.
agree.
This should prove it.
There we go, Makoto. Let's go. Man, they really had me stressed for a second. I was like, dang, I was doing so well.
If you're asking for
That
proof
tempo
that the
change.
dolly moved, I have it right here.
There you go, Makoto. You tell her.
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had
Had a blood stain on it. Exactly. A blood stain.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's trail. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the room. And as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
Exactly. What's she going to say now?
There's my proof that the
Exactly.
dolly was used
There's
to
your
move
proof.
Taka's body.
Now what do you got to say? Yeah. Jesus, Celeste really hit me that much? Yo, she did not want to be proved wrong right
anyway,
there.
That was just something we had to get
Yo,
out of the
Togami
way.
like that.
Let's get back to the main subject.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
Good question. What is
I'm not
that?
sure that really matters.
What?
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Okay. Please explain. Don't
If you look
push it to
back
me.
on how
Okay.
the body was transported, it will become immediately obvious.
How the body was moved, it'd be clear why the person in the suit couldn't have done it. Because they used a dolly? What? okay. Because they're in a big costume, so they would just carry the body with it like that. But it's something. Okay.
As
Let's
we
see.
know, Taka was killed in the equipment
Okay, let me let it play through.
and from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yes, it was.
The culprit wrapped the body in the tarp,
Yes.
then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Yeah, it did.
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Well, yeah. But even with
Oh, it's hard to lean forward because you
all
can't
you
lean
have
forward.
to do is bend over.
No, that's wrong.
You can't bend forward in that. Yes. Okay. Nice. Yeah, because
You're
as we saw
absolutely
before,
right
they
that
were
you
like,
could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop
They
down
could.
low.
Oh man.
But if you were wearing that suit,
Where's my water?
do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
Yep, and you know exactly. Yeah, because you put it on, and I put it on too. You totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like it's pretty obvious oversight. Yep.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist. Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
It seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that dolly if you couldn't bend over.
Well, what's to stop you from simply pushing the dolly with your feet?
When you can't even see your feet?
Yeah, you can't even
really
see your
think
feet.
someone
Yeah.
could kick the dolly all that way?
That's a long way to do that.
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
Thanks for your 2
On
cents.
top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit, it's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
True, even that too.
Well, I mean,
Exactly,
it's a
like
matter of taking off
in
the
a big
suit
old
when you're
robo
ready to move
costume the whole
body.
time. There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off just to move the dolly because you can't take it off by yourself. Once it's on, you can never take it off. Oh yeah, I said this last time. Yeah, this is a 2-person like crime or something. So one person the murderer, one person the one who moved the bodies in the suit or something.
Without help.
So
Then
who are the two?
you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
At least that's what I
Of course
believe.
wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect him.
It was.
Yeah, that's right.
Exactly, Hero.
So,
Man.
it's really, really true that Robo Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body, it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just
Oh.
a second, if you please.
Oh.
Have you forgotten about the picture that I took?
What?
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo Justice?
Yeah.
If whoever was in
And
that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
he has an accomplice.
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
I don't know, man. How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice that's why I decided to call him just now.
So long as those facts exist, The proper conclusion is beyond
Man.
question.
I forget. There's a
Individual
part
inside the
where,
suit and the culprit are
man,
one and the same.
hold up,
Equals
hold
hero.
up. Man, dang it. I was onto something a few streams ago when the first thing was going down. Someone said Robo Justice and we had not yet told them about Robo Justice. They said they just automatically called them Robo Justice or something. And they would only know that if they knew of the blueprints and stuff. Man, forgot who that was.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
I think something like that
Hold
went
on a
down.
second.
It was something similar.
Still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Yeah, that is pretty quick to that conclusion.
Besides, there's no hurry to decide who did it.
Oh.
Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Okay.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps.
Every
but
angle.
where do we go from here?
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning.
Yep.
Maybe we'll uncover something new.
Yeah, it's just yeah, exactly. It is a series of unfortunate events.
What a pain
People
in the
going
ass.
upstairs, some of us down
I
here,
don't disagree,
screaming here
but
and
our
there.
lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do
Exactly. We get this wrong, all of us dead except for the
Maybe we'll get
killer.
to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything
Exactly.
went down.
Kyoko over here being mysterious, not saying anything.
it. All right then. Let's take another look back at what happened.
I think that about covers it.
Thanks for the recap.
See, the whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
Super
It certainly
complicated.
seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
Okay.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Rather
where
than
were
a
you?
single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation.
That's good. Yo, breaking it down.
And
Separated.
from there,
Yeah.
we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
True. Yeah, I like that. Okay.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
Yep, we don't know about his whole situation. We do have that note though.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We
Are they really
already know
related?
what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What
I don't
makes
know
you say
about that.
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's
Oh,
true
yeah.
that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3. While Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
It's obvious. Hammers were numbered, but were they really used in that order?
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
Oh, this is wrong. No, it was the other one. Okay. Or not this one? What?
A few moments later.
It's like 10
I
times
wonder
I've gone
if
through
he
this.
died
Okay.
Before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last
What makes you say that?
because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
No, that's wrong.
Yep. There we go. Okay. Took a minute for me to connect the dots. Okay, but yeah, I
There's
get
no
it.
reason to assume that the hammers
These other
were used in the
elements I
same
keep
order
forgetting
as their
about.
numbers. If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their actions.
Yeah.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi? Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. There's the paper we have. There's something that relates to what time. Oh, the watch. The watch, actually. Not the paper. There's a watch. Okay. A wristwatch. Okay, that's what the word is. Took me a second. Okay. Wristwatch. Hit me with that A. No, wrong one. Oh, no, I did that the right one. Yeah, CH. There we go.
Now I understand.
I said wristwatch in my head, and I still was trying to spell written note or something.
I got it. Taka's wristwatch.
Yep, there's at a certain time on
See?
it.
Look, It broke with the hands pointing just past 6 o'clock.
Exactly.
So if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
And that would be his official time of death.
Exactly.
But if that's
Exactly.
true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Yep.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events,
Yep.
all because of those justice
Because
hammers.
Taka was killed at 6.
So what now, Kyoko?
For now,
Yeah.
we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
True. We are going around in
So
circles
instead
again.
of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Yeah.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
True.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. So that Hifumi had to have moved himself.
his body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it. But to carry that much weight from the first floor up to the third?
Yo,
in
that
short
much
amount of
weight?
time?
Come on, Makoto. Why do you say it like that?
Yeah, there's no way. It'd be impossible.
For anyone. Well, except for
What if I told
one
you there was
person
a way
here.
to make the impossible possible?
Oh.
What? How?
If the dead body were to
Oh.
move itself.
Yeah, exactly where I was going with that.
The dead body moved?
We got zombies in here, everyone.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
Yep.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
Exactly.
That it isn't possible.
Why isn't that possible? The idea that Hifumi was still alive. Is that really possible? Yeah, given the thing with the thingy with the thing, the handkerchief.
You saying that when we first found Hifumi in the nurse's office, there's a chance he was actually still alive?
No.
I couldn't read what that said.
Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Y'all
Surely
didn't
you
check your
heard the
body.
discovery announcement, along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found.
His dead body had been found. I heard it
And
too,
that
yeah.
is why the announcement was made.
Oh, they are.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Yeah, because Taka's body was also found. I'm sure the body discovery announcement was only made once. But Hifumi and Taka's bodies were discovered at the exactly same time. Is this to confuse me? They always do this. They always confuse me with these things.
When you heard the body discovery announcement,
Okay.
along with the rest of us, Hifumi's dead body
Okay.
had been found.
No, it's wrong.
Okay, so those two were okay. Thanks for that, man. I was like,
Was the body
you really
discovery
throwing me off with
announcement
that.
was made really intended for Hifumi?
This is twice now they messed me up in this. Okay.
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
But Taka's body was
Maybe.
also discovered
But
too.
that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Yeah,
First of all, if two bodies had been found, there really should have been two announcements.
true. There should have been. What you gotta say, Monokuma?
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them
Ah,
What do you say, Monokuma?
yeah,
Any
Monokuma
comment?
over here messing things up and making it more difficult.
It's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that it's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the
First time. Yeah,
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
exactly.
No, actually, that was plenty.
On the first time, yeah. He was only going to
You said
announce it
it's
once,
only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first
but
time.
not the second time.
Which
So,
means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
true. First time I played was when each member was, yeah. The second time was when, just after Hifumi came back to life, when Toko was found in conscious and both bodies were rediscovered. It wasn't when he came back to life. And it wasn't when she was. Oh, yeah. It was when.
I got it! We heard it a second time in the repository when we rediscovered the two bodies.
Yeah, I'm trying my best not to overthink things. Ding dong, ding dong. Body has been discovered.
When the two dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually being discovered for the first time.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's
Yeah,
office,
he wasn't actually dead. Then he was dead then. Yeah.
Dead yet.
That makes sense.
Meaning he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
Yep. Okay, I follow.
And
That
that's
makes
just
sense.
part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Makoto, what is your outfit actually, man?
Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Ha 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 ha. No. The timing of it for them to both discover his body and Taka's body at the same time. That has to be proof that Hifumi was still alive. I have to find and show everyone. Okay. Proof that Hifumi was alive. What, the little napkin? His glasses, yeah. Oh, yeah. Because they were cleaned and then...
Well, here's one thing we do.
Okay.
The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office.
Yes.
And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his
disappeared,
body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
His glasses were cleaned. Yep.
Then,
There was a
was he
notable
really
difference.
still
Yep.
alive?
Of course not. It is impossible. This is ridiculous.
Oh, relax, Celeste. Man, she's asking a question.
And his body, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
No, that's wrong. In fact, there was one clear difference between Hifumi and
very
the nurse's
clear
office
difference,
and the
yep.
repository.
Tell Makoto, mention the glasses. Yep.
When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But when we found him again later in the repository,
It wasn't.
they were spotless.
Yep.
And I found the item he used to wipe them clean
Nice.
in the nurse's
Okay,
office
nice,
trash
nice,
can.
nice. Yep. The evidence I found in the nursery came in. Oh, yeah. Okay, so I have to do this part.
I got it! It was a glasses cleaning cloth featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
Yo, anime.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear.
No one else has that here.
This piece of
Unless someone's
cloth
a
was
secret
used to wipe
otaku or
Hifumi's
something.
glasses clean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, she was actually right with that. Yo, dude was playing dead the whole time.
That's on the digital camera, right?
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
True. That's true.
That's a
Why
good
would you
point.
clean his glasses? What's the point of that? To just... Yeah.
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office. He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so
You
he
can
can
see, yep, and then go upstairs.
Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse
His
becomes
copious
possible,
corpse.
wouldn't you say?
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or something?
Nope. The nurse's office, they have those blood patches.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies.
Exactly.
He probably used one of those.
True, true.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
Wait, what? Taka was already confirmed dead, so that'd be Hifumi.
I got it! It could only have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's
Why did he
body.
move his body? Yo!
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared,
True.
we all went
That makes
looking
sense
for
as
them.
well.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository.
Yep.
So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case. He was one of the assailants.
But that means he took part in the murders.
And then got killed himself.
I just can't believe it.
That's
if you're
crazy.
having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
Okay.
But wait! There's more!
The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed. You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
Yeah, of course I do. No, Hifumi had. Yeah.
I got it!
Yeah.
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away.
Yeah, but it's the
aren't
same.
you?
Yeah.
Hidden note?
Yeah, it hid the notes.
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Because we checked the bodies actually.
In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Okay, well, forget about the pants.
Yo, everyone's so hung up
Take
on
a
his
look at what
pants.
the notes
Yeah,
say.
they checked his pants. His high waters. I found a hole. Maybe we could use it to escape. Monokuma can't find it, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
That's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
Exactly.
Wait, this one's a little different. In my note it said, Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
Yep, exactly.
Not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro.
Exactly.
And that person could only have been...
Taka. Yo. Okay. Hifumi's pants. This game plays around. I like it too.
That's right!
I low-key wanted to select that, but I'm not about to lose a heart for that.
The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really
what?
understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right?
Yeah.
So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy!
What?
Just to be clear, TikTok is Taka and Huffy is Hifumi.
What are they talking about now?
Yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
Okay, she's using these nicknames. It's messing me up. Yeah. We can't let I can't let her get to me. Okay, so what do you have to prove right now? Because that threw me off. Oh, I have to do the wheel thing? Don't make me do it. I
Huffy
do.
has a note, right?
Okay,
Then
let
the
me let it
person
play
it was
through.
intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6.
6 a.m.
Yeah.
The time doesn't matter.
Yes, it does, because that's the same time.
It has nothing to do with TikTok.
It does. Yeah, the time matters because, okay, I know what I have to select. Time on the system. What happened at 6 a.m.? That's when Taka got killed. Okay. Sometimes I have to change it to
Then the person it was intended
his wristwatch.
for,
Okay.
TikTok.
No, that's wrong.
Yep. Okay, it was just one. Okay, good. Yo, if they had me do like a 2 thing and then have
No,
that too, I was
there
like, dang.
absolutely is a connection.
What the hell are you talking about?
If there was a connection.
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered. We've already proven that using his wristwatch.
Boom. Yep, we did. We talked about this before.
Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Equipment room. Yep, that's
Just
where
where Taka
he was
was
killed.
killed.
Yep. Not only the timing, but also where he was
So,
killed.
Taka was murdered at both the time and place
Written
in
on the note.
I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Indeedo.
Well, when you put it like that. No further objections!
What a waste of time that was.
They gave the note to Taka. What was Hifumi doing with it? Stuffed down his pants, no less!
Most likely.
That's messed
Hifumi
up.
stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
He stole it?
My
Where's your
frame's
proof?
dropping or
Go ahead.
just laggy
Show
a bit.
us.
Might just be the screen. Okay, there's proof that he stole it because Taka has the scrap piece of paper on his hand.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper.
And it's identical to the other rip on the other piece of
If
paper.
I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came from is... I knew it! It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Puzzle piece, let's go.
Then Taka's scrap and Hifumi's note.
Yup, they're from the same piece of paper.
Indeed.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip. Leaving behind only
Only
one
a small piece,
small
yep,
scrap.
that was still in
Did
Taka's
I get all
hand.
that right?
Yes, you did.
That means
Nice,
Hifumi
okay.
knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Indeed. Man, and we felt bad for him.
Anyway,
The hero like, okay, enough
me
of that.
too, but there's something that's been bothering me even more.
And what's that?
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
Mmm.
The weapon?
That we don't know. Well,
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file,
What did it
the
say?
way
It
Taka
was-
and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all.
so they're both killed with the hammers? Yeah, because the hammer had
Justice
blood on
Hammer
it too.
3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office and equipment room, right? So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of brain knocking
He said,
around
"Oh,
that
you
skull of
actually
yours
think,
after
okay."
all.
I mean, Hero is actually doing a good analysis right there.
In there good and tight.
Ooh.
He's right,
About
though.
to fight them?
I don't understand.
Fight between Hero and Togami?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments.
Yup.
So which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Yep. Only 3, 4, and 5. Well, there has to be a fifth one. It was the one that's probably washed
Is it
and
not
left on the
possible
wall.
They used a different weapon.
Yeah, that's also...
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
Yep, Hero, you're on this, man.
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
What was actually used to kill Hifumi? So pictures surrounding the case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somebody have to find the truth. Okay, let's go.
What was used to kill Hifumi?
Spotless hammer.
Was it Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Okay, let's this whole thing play out.
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
It's not witness.
Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
There we go.
Hammertime for more info!
Yo, stop playing around,
One thing seems
man.
pretty clear.
Yo, Genocide Jill annoying.
One of the Justice Hammers.
I'd be one of the Justice Hammers.
And, that's about it.
Hifumi was killed in the repository, right? Yes. So if the weapons used to kill both of them were actually similar. Okay, it's not that.
Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance!
No, it's not that. It's the last one. Okay.
Murder weapon had to be one of the Justice Hammers.
Yeah, it's the spotless hammer.
No,
Yeah, okay, so it was the last one, like I thought. Okay.
all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But for some reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean. And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
Yep.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off.
True, true.
Whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with. And the one who betrayed him.
Yep.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
Why do you think it's strange?
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
Well, unless they're crazy or maybe he has nothing to gain. I don't know. Well, that's the good question. Like, that's the thing I was thinking about too. Like, we know it's two people, but the question is why would Hifumi go with that? At least that's what we thought at first, but okay.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than
probably
one
have to
person is
do something
complicit in
else.
the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that two people work together.
It is impossible. Well, no, it's not impossible. What are you talking about?
The rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder.
It's
right?
not impossible.
In this case, however, there were two murders.
Yep.
They work together.
It's not that one either, so I have to hold on one and then select a different one.
However, there were two murders.
Okay, there's two murders, so... Look, let me try this. Hopefully it's this one. If not, then it's vice versa.
Even if more than one, only the one who actually carried out, assuming the rule holds true.
Yep, there we go.
No, it's wrong.
There's two people murders impossible. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Since there were two murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth
So there's two
considering.
separate people murdering people?
You're saying that two people could act as each other's accomplices to commit two separate murders.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
But-
what the true killer told Hifumi.
Oh,
Each
that's what
had
they
an
told
accomplice
them.
for their crime.
Uh-huh.
And based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't
okay.
back out of helping them later on.
Mm-hmm.
So
But
in
then
this
he
case,
was killed
there
then.
wasn't one single person committing multiple murders.
Yeah, that would make sense then.
Instead, each person killed someone, creating two separate incidents.
Mm-hmm.
And it
Okay.
only looked like
One
one
person.
because that's how the true killer designed it to look.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions and in the end murdered him. In the debates up to now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all of this, all that, yeah, there's only one person who seems to fit. Don't make me choose. Well,
Here's my answer.
is this true?
was
It
Celeste.
is!
So I'm the suspicious individual.
The only one who's been talking about those shadows and stuff.
I really
Shady
think
being
this
throughout
is
this.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you
Oh!
are saying then
Whoa, hold
is
up.
that I specifically
So
chose
Gami
to work
got
together
defensive
with
about that?
Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him,
Oh.
that I would go within 10 feet of that shit brain fat, lazy, worthless goddamn idiot!
Whoa!
Pardonnez-moi.
Relax!
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
Yo! She's yo, flip the switch.
Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
What is that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? The screaming, the hidden. They only encountered the suspicious individual.
I got it! The behavior they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually
Makoto,
saw
when you
Robo-Justice
question it like that, you
firsthand
make me second guess my
Celeste
choice, man.
and Hifumi.
Yeah.
Shush. The adults are talking now. What? As he said, only Celeste and
So,
Hifumi
Gami,
ever laid eyes
like
on
I
the
said,
costumed
man, it's like,
individual.
I don't know with
If
you,
we
man.
accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits,
You gotta
we
chill,
can't help
man.
but suspect what Celeste
Well,
has said
sure,
as
the
well.
adults are talking. Shut up, man. He just really wanted to say that himself.
Everything they told us was a lie?
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct?
Yep.
And
But she's
not
the one
too
who kept
long
pointing
after
out the
that,
shadows.
you
Like,
remember
what
what
are some of these
Celeste
shadows,
said.
man?
If Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected. And on top
Ooh,
of that,
nothing to say?
that piercing cry of yours early on.
That unnatural. And fake, too.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it?
Mmm.
It was your way of telling him, we are on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan.
Yo, is he mimicking her?
Why
He's changed the
else would you
tone.
let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing.
What? What's up,
When we found
Makoto?
Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead,
What? I suddenly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered. Oh yeah, she's the one who first said.
Celeste,
Yes.
you were the first one to say he'd been murdered.
But we didn't get to
Wanted make
confirm.
sure we
Yes.
didn't have any
Because
doubt in
that's
our minds.
and that's also why that lets no one else. But I would have double checked anyways.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big.
Yep, he was to the bathroom with the
You were
murderer.
with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the
She
bathroom.
didn't have to.
Wait. Then that was.
Yep.
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's
Yep,
office.
that's opportunity. Wow.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Mmm.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
Ooh. What you gonna say?
No idea what you mean.
Wow, playing
Don't bother
innocent like
trying to
that.
deny it.
Yes. We must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. Yeah, that was we're all going to die. Just like those guys. Those guys! Oh!
Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Dang,
Yeah, I
the
see what you're
difference
talking
between
about.
plural and singular right
Although
there.
I don't really get what it means.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding.
Yo,
Repeat
he's
what you
gonna
said.
make her repeat it.
If you're really not the culprit, you shouldn't have any problem.
Dang, Togami not playing. Okay. What, you got nothing to say? Togami said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. What's it looking to? Come on. Oh, they're going to do this whole thing. Okay. Okay, I know what it is. Oh, Monokuma file number 1. Okay.
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused.
Why is she saying it
They
like
must
this
be
too?
positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those guys died.
Yeah, those guys
And
died.
that
Yes,
is
those
all
guys
I
died.
said.
Yep.
Just like those guys died.
It wasn't? Do I have to do the thing with the other thing?
Yeah. Comment.
So strange. Those guys, right?
All I said was, they must really be enjoying the sight of us. They must be. We are all going to die here. We are going to die, just like those.
Yep, okay.
No, it's wrong.
Can I get a heart back?
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like
Those
those guys
guys,
died.
yep. True.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly.
Oh,
And
so
we
it's
didn't
Taka
run
was
into
dead.
her until after we were
Why
all
is your
out
arm
in
up,
the hall.
man?
So
You
there
are-
was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
True.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed? And how did you know they were both guys?
True. Oh,
Because
not only
Kyoko
that.
had also disappeared, right? So she could have
True,
been dead too.
true.
You all have such vivid imaginations.
Oh.
You know that?
What? Dang, she's really playing so innocent right
You
now.
claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
It was on a timer.
How do you explain this picture of the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away?
It has to be some kind of setup, right?
Yeah, it could have been like a timer
So
or
let's
something.
put the
That's
suit
what I was
on.
thinking.
And then she used the camera's timer to set up the picture.
Have you so quickly forgotten? You are the only
Yeah, but then he was the
one who
only
could
one.
possibly fit
So what's
into
going
that
on?
suit.
Mind control?
Simple. Are we sure that's really a picture of the
Yeah.
suspect dragging Hifumi
Are we
away?
sure that's not just the costume
What do you
itself?
possibly mean by that?
Just the costume standing there and...
Surely there are other explanations than the one you've offered up.
No, there is no other explanation.
Okay. Other explanations. Yeah, what? Where are we going with this? If it wasn't a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away, Hifumi is dragging the suspect away. Hifumi and the suspect had been drinking. That's not it. They're not dancing. So it has to be this one.
I got it!
But if it's dancing,
It's not a picture of the suspect dragging Hifumi away. I would say it's a picture of
Oh yeah,
Hifumi
because he can
dragging
have
the
it.
suspect
That
away.
makes sense. Okay, add it visually. Like think of how he was doing that in the
That's
head.
certainly within the realm
Yep.
of possibility.
That makes sense. Yep.
The one being dragged off in that picture isn't Hifumi, but the person in the robot suit. We've simply been led to believe that it's the other way around.
Yeah, because it looks like it's the other way around, but then you can see it vice versa too.
And the
Interesting.
strange costume might only exist to lead us astray even farther. If you saw someone wearing something like that in this situation, of course you'd notice and be suspicious.
Yep. Especially when we find out a hero was in the
You put
costume.
me to sleep and made me out to be the bad guy in all this.
Yep.
Such a thing is utterly impossible.
Yo, she really is not going to like.
Ridiculous.
Is it? I don't think it's ridiculous at all.
Oh,
Then shut your mouth and allow me to educate you.
dang. She ain't playing. That's right. She said, "Shut your mouth and allow me to educate you."
You dressed me up in that suit after I passed out. Then you just draped me across Hifumi and had him carry my weight. You tried to make me look like the bad guy.
Like I said, ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
As you can see in the picture, the suspect is standing perfectly upright. If the person inside the suit was unconscious, there's no way they could stand up straight like that. Then the fortune-telling idiot is the culprit after all!
Be quiet.
Wait!
Okay. If I remember right, Hina said she said that she couldn't bend at the waist.
There's no way they could stand up straight like that. Then the fortune-telling
Yeah, you
idiot
can't.
is the culprit
There's
after
no way they could
all!
stand up straight like
Wait!
that. But the costume makes you stay up straight. Yeah. Okay. I get it.
There's no way they could stand up straight.
Yeah. Okay.
No,
That makes sense.
No. Even if the person inside the suit were unconscious,
They could still stand
up like that.
Yeah, because you can't bend at all, even
Because
if they
that
are
Robo Justice
unconscious.
suit had a certain characteristic.
We go back to the bending. Since they can't bend at the waist, seems like a pretty obvious oversight. Yep.
That's right! They totally made a mistake when they made it, so it couldn't bend at the waist.
True.
I'm
Ow.
not so sure that was a mistake. I think the suit was designed from the beginning to be used the way it was.
Oh. Ooh, what's that
Took the
face?
suit they'd specially designed and stuffed Hero into it. That's how they were able to fake that whole thing. The point of it all was to make us believe whoever was in the suit was to blame.
Yep. Oh, yo, she's over here
then,
grumbling.
I suppose this is checkmate.
Checkmate indeed. Ooh. It's about to crack?
Don't make me laugh, you idiot! What do you mean?
Yo, Yup. Man, she is lost it. I ain't never seen that face.
You want to cram me into your little guilty box? Well, there's one little problem.
Ooh, man.
Already forgotten what Hifumi told us as he lay dying?
Yup. Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you? Who killed me? That's right, I remember their name. Yasuhiro.
When we asked him who had attacked him, his answer was quite clear, was it not? He said, and I quote, Yasuhiro.
But we proved that wasn't him.
Yasuhiro Hagakure!
But are we sure he was really pointing the finger at Hiro?
What the hell are you talking about? I'll burn you alive!
Dang.
Yoko, what do you mean by that?
Think back to how Hifumi used to talk to us. How did he refer to each of us?
Yo, I rarely talk to the guy. Dang, he gave everyone nicknames, right? It's either that he said everyone's last names.
Shoot!
Think back, how
Okay,
did
so he just
refer
said
to
everyone's
each of
last
us?
names. Yeah, surnames. Yeah, okay.
That's right.
Exactly. I know I heard him say Mr. Naegi more
He
than
did.
once, for example.
Why didn't I think more?
So if Hifumi did mean to
But I
say
didn't
Hiro's
recall,
name,
man.
he would have said his last name, Hagakure.
He would have. He wouldn't have said the full
Sure,
name.
it was just incidental. By chance, his first name.
He just what? His first name?
Indecent?
Oh. Yeah, please don't talk.
Random
You're over here.
chance. Now isn't that a
breaking my
convenient
concentration.
explanation? No, there's no reason to think he would have said the name any different than normal. But he must have run out of energy before he could say any more.
So Hifumi was trying to tell us the last name of whoever killed him?
But the name he said doesn't apply to anyone here.
True.
Well, no. Hold on. There's one person it could apply to, and that's Celeste. She never actually told us what her real name is.
Oh, that's true.
What? Did
Hold
you...
up. He's right. He's right.
Come on! Enough with your idiotic blather. Yasuhiro is a loser.
Dang.
Do I look like a
Man,
loser
poor
to
Yasuhiro,
you?
man.
Well,
Yo, dude is not get.
I think I've earned the right to be a little on edge.
Real.
Okay,
Dang, you
fill us
really
in.
need to chill.
What's your real name?
Ooh.
Make sure your ear holes are wide open.
Yeah, I know the way she's talking right now, like
Is Celestia Ludenberg.
Ludenberg.
Please stop making me repeat myself over and over again.
Celeste still won't give up. So then, I have to do something to make her accept it. Oh, okay. What are you gonna do, Makoto? How are you gonna make her give up? E-handbook, spotless hammer. That shoes messages. Has to be the e-handbook,
Hifumi was trying to tell us something.
right?
He wanted us to know the killer's last name, Yasuhiro.
If there's one person here who might have that last name,
It would have to be you, Celeste. You haven't told anyone what your real name is.
how many times do I have to tell you? My name is Celestia Ludenberg. God damn it!
So when I put it upside down.
How long do you plan to go on pretending?
I'm not pretending. It's the truth. And since you have no way to contradict me,
We got the e-handbook. I wasn't even gonna listen to the whole thing. Yo, let's go. I'm on half a heart too. Dang, I was kind of bold with that one.
The handbook.
what?
Even though it was quite
Anytime
obvious.
you turn your handbook on, it shows the owner's name when it boots up, right?
Yep, just gotta prove it.
That's how we can find out Celeste's real name.
Ooh, she gonna refuse?
That's an invasion of privacy. I refuse to cooperate.
Then what about you to be the killer?
Celeste, can you please just tell us what really happened? Please, just tell us.
Even when I'm put in check, it's just my nature not to give up.
Yo, she really is stubborn, man. Because yo, it sounds like she was like a bird in the end.
Might happen.
Let me go over the case again, from the beginning, and shed light on all your crimes.
Please do.
That'll bring everything to an end.
Okay, so we're doing the book. Oh. I was wrong. No! That's my last heart. And then we have this here. So it had to be number 2 because there's nothing else that would make sense. Isn't that no chips? Got some chips, got some dips. Okay, please be correct. Fingers crossed. Because that was the only thing that was tripping me up.
The killer persuaded someone to help carry
Okay,
out
we know this part. Okay.
Hifumi. With an accomplice, the killer was able to execute a number of otherwise impossible schemes.
Yep. We know that. We know the thing with the clock. Yeah, then Hero walked in there.
They convinced someone to meet them in the rec room.
That person was Hero.
That someone they met with was Hero. The murderous duo intended to pass Hero off as the prime suspect.
And they put him into the costume, which was messed up.
Knocked him out
They
and stuffed
drugged
him
him.
into the Robo-Justice suit.
Watch I mess something up somehow still. Yep. They got him in there.
Hifumi positioned himself to make it look like Robo-Justice was attacking him.
Indeedo.
While
Yo,
the
for
killer
real,
used a digital
that's theme
camera
right
to take
here.
Pictures of the assault. They did all this just to create evidence that would put the suspicion on Hero. When they were done with him, they shoved him, still unconscious, into the pool room
Locker room. Yep. They put him in the costume and then locked him in the locker room.
And then finally,
Or locker.
at 6
In the
a.m.,
pool room at
they
that.
moved into the murder
Man.
phase of their plan. They called Taka to the equipment room.
Yep, knocked him in the head. That's Justice Hammer 4, yep.
And that's where Hifumi killed him.
Yeah, please let me know I'm right on this
The
next
murder
part though.
weapon was Justice Hammer 4. The reason Hammer number 4 was used was to create
Confusion,
confusion about
yeah.
the order of the crimes. So, for these,
Okay,
it's the
Makoto.
first fake incident there. The killers
Okay,
wanted,
let me
they
know if
wanted
it's
to
2.
make sure we the second fake incident was the attack in the library. This time, they planted Justice Hammer 2. With these 2 incidents, that the suspect was increasing the size of the hammers and attacking people in order as they did. We fell right into their trap and started looking for the suspect
Based on that. Yep. Yes, okay, man, that had me nervous.
While we did that,
Okay, I know everything
we
else
left
is correct.
Hifumi alone in
I'm
the
confident in
nurse's
everything
office.
else.
This was exactly what
I hope.
Hifumi was hoping for.
Yeah, then you could put the blood on him, fake blood,
He
and
took a blood packet from the refrigerator and Justice Hammer 3 and turned the room into a crime scene in which he himself had apparently been brutally murdered.
yep. It's crazy, man. Dude really pretended to be dead.
He let out a scream to draw us back, and when we returned, that's what we found. Meanwhile, the other group that had been out searching found Taka's body at the same time.
Yep, that was some perfect timing on
So
Celeste,
when we heard
though.
the body discovery announcement, we naturally assumed it was
Like-
Hifumi.
For real.
We left the nurse's office, and Hifumi once again took advantage of the situation.
Yep.
He simply got up and made his escape.
Wipe
When we learned
off
his
too.
body had disappeared, we all rushed back to the nurse's office. And once again, Hifumi had the chance he was waiting for. This time, he snuck into the equipment room.
And he pushed that, wrapped his body in there. He did it all,
Taka's
yep.
body in a tarp and used the dolly to move it all the way down to the repository. That
But
explains how
what-
each of
okay.
the bodies disappeared.
Yeah, that does explain it. So, then he got hit in the head, yep. Look at him, he got excited as heck.
Hifumi didn't know what the true killer had in mind for their final act.
Poor Hifumi, man.
Their plan
Too trusting
all
with
along
that,
was to
man.
kill Hifumi and get rid of the one person who could betray them. And they did it.
Dude,
using
hype
an
to see Celeste
ordinary,
right there.
everyday hammer
Yeah, he
from a
did.
repository.
That's the thing. He did all
That should
this
cover everything that
just to
happened
get hit
this
in the end.
case.
He was.
Villain behind it
Dude
all
was. Yep, come on. Fess up, Celeste. Well, Celeste and Hifumi. But then, Celeste Mastermind. Why are they showing this in slow motion like this? Okay. Why they show it like that?
Celeste, sorry.
You lose. Okay. Yep, there we go.
Lost? I lost?
Yep.
When was the last time I was forced to utter such words?
When you were a
They
baby?
hang heavy around my neck.
Oh.
Then
She
you
about to
admit it?
do.
Listen to you, trying to take charge, as if you're my private instructor.
Yo, she still has the right. She
Celestia
still is.
Ludenberg. Actually, no.
Oh, yeah, hit us with the real
Taiko
name.
Yasuhiro is
Taiko Yasuhiro.
So, you finally accepted it.
Yes, he just
fine.
admitted.
Once I've lost, I don't like things to drag on.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah, why are you saying that like that, Togami? So, well, that's that. Oh, nice. Final point. Hey, thanks. Again. Okay. How's this one gonna go down? It's basically a formality at this point, but once again, you're totally correct. The black and this time, the true killer who devised the whole stinking crime scene was Celeste Ludenberg, or more precisely, Taiko Yasuhiro. I knew you'd figure it out, Kyoko. You're absolutely right. To get Hifumi to act as my accomplice, I used her. Oh! That makes sense. It connects the dots so much. I forgot about that too. Last night, after we had our meeting about how it disappeared, I paid Hifumi a little visit. Persuasion. What are you doing here? Yo, his bedroom. What's that in the back? It was Taka. He stole it. Wow. Nani?
So then,
And I have proof. Would you like to see it? As it turned out, I'd found a use for the digital camera. I'd taken you know what to Taka's room earlier and took pictures of it there. I deleted the pictures as soon as I'd shown it to Hifumi, of course. Okay. But how did he do it? She was supposed to yell if either of us got too close to her. You are correct, which is why Taka forced me to steal it.
Say what?
as for me,
Please forgive me. He threatened me. Lies!
Oh.
He did, and he fell for it.
as for me,
He came to my room last night unannounced. And then it's hard for me to even say. He abused me. Wow. This is a terrible lie. He took pictures. He said if I did not do as he asked, he would show them to everyone. Wow, what a story. So, I had no choice.
Damnation!
That's a crime, an absolute crime. I knew he'd gone a little crazy, but
Say what?
I know, and he was the ultimate. Wow. When you put it that way too, yikes. I never imagined he would go that far. It was amazing how completely he bought it. I can't express how enjoyable that was. I'm about to say something I've never said before in my life. Oh, he's about to curse? I'm going to kill him. I'm going to effing kill him. Whoa! Taka's planning to use her to escape, and he has made you his target.
What?
Escape? You don't mean. Taka's going to try to kill you.
Let go! The unforgivable!
Huh?
honestly,
Can we allow him to continue with these barbaric acts? Absolutely not. How could I? She.
I swear!
I have to
will
save her.
Save her!
Oh, he said it too.
actually,
Then would you like to join with me? It so happens I have to come up with a plan. I came up with a plan. I've devised a way to reclaim what he has stolen, and escape this dreadful school. Was it really just for the money? Are you talking about the 10 million Monokuma offers us? That is a lot of money, it's true. But that's not all there is to it. From the moment our new lives here began, my only thought has been to escape. But all along you've been saying how we are... That makes sense too. That she's been saying that a lot. But considering how she is, with that whole tea incident, it was like, yo, is she really okay being here if she wants like the top of the line tea?
You little bitch.
Dang, obviously that was a lie.
Hey!
I couldn't take it. I hated it from day one. More than anyone else here.
You little
I wanted to get out. Every day was fresh torture. And do you want to know why? Huh?
This is fine.
Hey, oh, thanks for the follow. Because I had a dream. Oh, she had a dream. And what was this dream of yours?
Isn't it wonderful?
To live in a European castle. She did all this so you could... What? She wanted to live a luxury life. What the heck? And to gather some handsome men from all over the world to serve as my butler slash bodyguards. Wow. I was going to make them dress up like vampires and satisfy my every needs. Oh my god, okay. Okay, continue. Once I obtained that, I would have created a perfectly aesthetic world of decadence? What? And they had to kiss her shoes. All the rest of my life was there with my only dream, my only goal. That's what life is all about. Combined with my only winnings, Monokuma's $10 million would have made that dream a reality. How can you be so calm? Don't you realize you're about to die? She doesn't care. Why aren't you scared? Huh, my ability to lie is unrivaled and I take pride in that. Oh, she's just acting like she's not scared. And it's just other people. It's not just other people. I can't even fool my own emotions. The conscious deceives. Dang, so she's just mentally... Man. She like programmed herself to act happy or put on a mask the whole time. And that's why you're not scared?
Yes, indeed.
That's right. That's right. I don't fear death. Kill me however you like. But you know, if I could be reincarnated, if I had a choice then...
Isn't it wonderful?
I think I'd like to come back as Mary Anton... Okay, I've had enough of this. I've had enough of this. You just get executed again. Huh. She's too hot. Celeste then smiled then. And when she did, it looked to me like a poor effort to force it. She claimed she could fool her own feelings. But that statement itself must have been her final lie. And that weak fake smile is what betrayed her. Yeah, Monokuma was like, enough of this too. You all done? Okay, then let's get rolling. The Blackened District. Yes, please!
Now then, I prepared a very special
I am curious how he's going to do it.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's
Punishment time, yay!
I guess I'll let Kyoko hold on to this.
Oh, what's she giving Kyoko?
What?
A key. Oh, she got to be in her castle. Yo, Monokuma said, yo, you said that story? I got the setup. Okay. Oh, wait, how is this about to go down? The burning of the Versailles witch. Burned to death? Oh, that's terrible. And she's going to be trying to fake her emotions the whole time? Wow. He said, yo, I'll test your fake emotions. Oh, yeah, she said that too? Wow. The irony. This music is surreal. Creepy. It's like surreal. Oh, fire department. It's going to ram into her? Dang, burned and then squashed by a truck. What? Celeste's death is over. Celeste killed my friends, so I can't pity her, but I can't also deny that at one point I considered her a friend too. For him to just come along and... Isn't it just awful? Someone couldn't cut free of their regrets from the outside world, and so more people had to die. You guys are still young. You need a place more valuable on your lives.
What are you gonna do?
Jeez, and here I thought you guys were gonna pass the torch of hope to the next generation.
Let me out of
What
here!
do I care about hope? I throw it all in the trash if you just let me out of here.
Too bad.
You're really on the embodiment of hope, whether you like it or not. And it's my destiny to knock you down one by one. It's sad, yes it is, but that reality just can't be avoided. Don't talk like you're not responsible. How long are you going to make us keep going through this? What do you want from us? You know what he wants. Despair. That's all. Gosh, I'm so sick of people asking me that. Give it a rest already. Yeah. Anyway, Kyoko, did I see you get some kind of key type object from Celeste?
Hey!
So, what's the deal with that?
What?
Huh? What's the matter?
So then,
Answer your question if you answer mine. Let's go!
you...
What did you do? What did you do to me?
Ooh.
Yeah, what?
Hey,
What did you do to my body?
Ooh.
I mean, oh geez.
Exciting.
What does he mean? What's going on here? I have no idea. I don't know anything about it. What was that just now? For real, what's going on here? The mastermind did something to Kyokyo's body? What does that mean?
Hello.
Okay, things are getting kind of awkward. I think it's time I got out of here.
Well,
You ain't getting answered, so there you go. Meanwhile, you guys can go enjoy your school life. If you get lonely, give me a shout. Not that I'll do anything about it, of course.
see ya later.
See ya. Nobuyo disappeared, leaving us all depressed and in despair. Although it wasn't all despair, there was one small hope. Excuse me. Hey Kyoko, Monokuma already ain't mentioned it, but what's that key Celeste? Excuse me. What's that key Celeste gave to you?
so...
Most likely, yeah, the key to the dressing room lockers. Oh, the one that Alter Ego is in. So let's probably hit it in there. Yep.
Hey,
I suppose sometimes it's easiest to miss what's right beneath your nose. Well then, we better go check.
Indeed.
Good idea. As we approached the dressing room, Kyoko looked back at us and said, I'm going to go alone from here. Exactly. Everyone else go to the dining hall. I'll check with you later.
What?
Why exactly are you going alone?
So...
It looks suspicious. Do I even have to ask? As she spoke, she glanced quickly at surveillance cameras.
Come on.
That's not what I mean. Why you? I have the key! There's still the risk of a spy, you know. Then I'll go too.
What?
You! Please, let me go. Standing here arguing isn't going to draw more attention to us. Yo, he's like, yo, why you? I want to go. Do whatever you want. Yo, Hina, chill. It ain't like that, or is it? Does it mean what I think it means?
Okay.
Good luck, Makoto. Girls like her are totally pushovers when you show a little backbone. Okay, Hina over here with the encouragement. Yo, appreciate that. Kyoko took the key Celeste had given her and locked the locker. And as the locker swung open, we saw... Hey, good morning. Yeah, it's been a while, hasn't it? It's safe, thank goodness. I never heard Kyoko sound so relieved. It was like she was speaking from the bottom of her heart. Yeah, because this is our lead to figuring out what's going on here. I did just what Celeste asked. I didn't say a word. I stayed quiet the entire time. Oh, and I think I might be able to open the last set of files soon. Maybe as early as tomorrow. I'm doing my best, so please wait just a while longer. Okay, now we can officially say the case is closed. Unless something's going on with your body. Can we take a second? Since we have the opportunity, I want you to be honest with me. Kyoko, please tell me, what are you trying to do all on your own here at the school? Is that why you wanted to come here with me?
However...
Regardless, that is not something you need to know right now. What is it to know right now? She always says it's not to know right now. When can he know? I don't need to know. That just makes me even more worried.
What?
Worried? Like what happened during the investigation this time. You disappeared and we didn't see you again. And she never told us where she was. Without warning, without explanation. When you do that,
Indeed.
it's only natural that they think I'm the mastermind spy, right? And you too. No! I believe in you. Okay, Makoto over here pouring out his emotions to her.
What?
You believe in me? Yo, he's listening to Hina's advice? Backbone? You speaking your mind? Isn't it obvious? People believe in their friends, right? That's what I want you to tell me. Haha, Tomodachi. And I want you to believe in me too, because we're friends. I understand.
It's true.
Then maybe I can believe in you. Hey, just a little bit more. Then
That's fine.
fine, I'll tell you. Let's go. Tell me. I'll tell you why I've been disappearing and where I've been going. You see, backstory. Word from Kyoko then was, well, frankly, it kind of blew my mind. Right after I told Kyoko I believe in her, she told me a story that was, well, almost unbelievable. I decided I had to confirm what she told me with my own 2 eyes, so I waited for nighttime to come. And when it did, I went into action.
Correct.
Boys' bathroom on the second floor does not have a surveillance camera or monitor in it. And in the storage closet there, way in the back, said it was way in the back of the boys' bathroom storage closet, but could Kyoko be really... How does she know about the boys' bathroom? Like, could Kyoko really be right about this? Oh. Is this a normal storage closet as far as I could tell? The secrets Kyoko told me about, could it really be hidden here? She said it was way in the back of the storage closet. But I mean, seriously. Without thinking, I placed my hand on the back of the storage closet. And suddenly, as if it were being yanked in, a secret door. At the same time as I heard that sound, I fell through the wall. I had no idea what was going on. How did she find out about this? I had fallen through the back of the storage closet. Huh? It turned out the back wall was like a revolving door, and I'd made my way into the other side. Just like Kyoko had said.
Correct.
What? And way in the back of that closet, the secret room. Okay. So this is the secret room. But what's in here? I'm confused about those torn up notes. What are in those notes? Why is there a secret room in the boys' bathroom where it's just a table with a box of tissues? What is that? What am I supposed to take away from that? And a bunch of like books. Like, what kind of files are those? There's a bunch of files and what looks like a volume after volume of yearbooks. They're all covered in dust. Looking at everything, one file at the edge of the bookshelf caught my eye. Wolfspeak Academy Student Registry. This is the only thing on here that's not covered in dust. Has someone been looking at it recently? Probably Kyoko. I slipped the file into my hand. But before I had a chance to take a look at it, a slip of paper fell out of the file and I turned my attention to it. What's this? You must not leave. That's kind of weird. Yeah, it is. I could understand it. Stand if it said, like, I can't leave. But you must not leave. I can't leave. Why does the music fade out? What is this? My head feels funny. This strange sensation. It's like deja vu. In other words, you must not leave. I've seen them somewhere before. But I can't quite remember. Has this happened before? Are we stuck in like a time loop? I don't know. What don't I know? Same. I. What? A strange sound rang out through my head. It felt like it was shaking my brain back and forth. Oh my gosh. And then darkness. I don't understand what's happening. I don't know what started it. Yo, this sequence of events, it all started. With that I opened my eyes. I didn't know how long it had been. Some dude knocked me in the head. And all the books are gone. It's all gone. The yearbooks, the student registry, and even the note that had fallen on the door for. It's all gone. What does this mean? But my brain refused to do any more work. The insistent pain on my head began to spread across the rest of my body. For now, I should go back to my room. Get some rest. You found something you shouldn't have, Makoto, and they did not like that. Or someone didn't like that. My body was heavy with pain, my mind heavy with thought. I dragged myself back toward my room. It's daytime now. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. Somehow I made it back to the first floor of the school. Yeah. The farther I walked, the more I felt. Things are getting blurry. Can't see in front of me. I couldn't stop myself from collapsing right there. And after that... Huh? As if from a vast distance I heard a sound. Someone's walking towards you, man. Makoto, you're getting in the worst situation right now, man. Being knocked out in a death school situation where anyone could kill you. It was faint but undeniable. And it's loud. That sound. It's coming from the gym? Hey, why it's got me like a little scared as I desperately hauled my shaky frame towards the gym. The sound got stronger and stronger. What's going on? Who is that? I didn't make a sound as I opened the door to the gym. The sounds coming from inside, meanwhile, only intensified that much more. Catch Bakyu? What? Oh, what? Before me, there raged a battle beyond anything humanly possible. Sakura versus Monokuma? No one sides not human. That's for sure, but regardless, I couldn't stop staring. What in the world? I forgot to move, or even breathe.
Why, what do you think you're doing? I asked you a question. What's the meaning of this?
Sakura said, I'm done with this. I'm killing you.
Here, you defy me. This wasn't part of the deal.
Deal? The deal?
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret.
What?
I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Okay, but you do realize what will happen if you go through with this, right?
Sounds like mind control or
You
something?
haven't forgotten, have you? What I'm holding hostage?
Your family? What's over on that disc in episode 1? What am I looking at? What am I hearing? A hostage? Then could it be the mastermind spy is Sakura? In Next Generation Legend Stand Tall Galactic Hero. What an ending to that chapter. How many people are left? 7? Imagine 15 people being reduced to 7. Less than half.